Hello, hello. Welcome back to Unfiltered and Unqualified. Today, you will be
That's
forced to
me.
listen to me some more.
Woo!
Woo! Also, Tanner, we lost you. We can't see you, dude.
I know my camera's not working. It's like plugged
Ah,
in and it
sad.
says it's connected, but it's not like doing anything.
Cool background, at least. That is good. That is good. Wow,
He's
all
just
you guys have cool
he's just
backgrounds.
he's just got a really big zit right in between his eyes, and he does not want to show it.
Oh, you're not supposed to tell anyone.
He told you that in confidence.
We'll use our imagination. It'll be good. It'll be good. Well, I'm excited to finally be doing this again with you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Today, in honor of something very special this week, as I really hope you guys are aware of, especially you married men, 'tis the week of, any guesses?
Valentine's.
Woo!
President's
For a
Day.
second, I
That's
thought we were going to
this
have
week?
some craziness. Yeah, Kate, and I'm thinking President's Day too. Sweet. So in honor of that, I pulled up a list of the top 100 red flags in dating
Oh boy.
for us to review.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
rather than just go through them and be like, okay, that's cool. I want us to discuss if we think it's a red flag, a beige flag, it doesn't matter, or a green flag. That actually, yeah, that's a good sign. Okay. So this comes from things such as just
Can
like
you
random
share
social
it?
media sites. It's just an Excel file, so not super exciting. But yeah, let's see. Like share it on
Yeah.
my screen.
No, that's okay. I think that
Okay.
Tanner's spaceship is probably more entertaining for viewers to see than in the
That's what I was
Excel list.
thinking. That's what I was
Maybe
thinking.
maybe
Feel free to.
maybe send it in the Discord so we can look at it and go along as well. That'd be nice.
Okay. Okay. Good plan. Good plan. Save. Okay. So everyone can see it. This is exciting. Okay. If we open up the Discord, where's that at again? Wow, I feel rusty after so long, you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Doc sent. Title dating. Good luck. Don't look ahead though. Okay. And they have a title for each name. Okay. So first, without looking, I'm going to give you the title of 3 different red flag behaviors. Okay. That way we can still go through these fast enough.
Wait, how does this
And then-
work? I'm looking at it, but it's like,
No,
Yeah,
you're
don't look at it yet. Don't look
oh, I'm
at
not
it yet.
supposed to. Sorry, my bad.
You're good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys 3 different titles of behaviors for red flags. Okay. And then from those 3 different titles, you 3 are going to vote which one we're going to talk about. Okay. And when we talk about it, I'm going to give you the little spiel that we have. It's just like a 1-sentence spiel about it. And then we'll say whether it's red, beige, or green. Okay. So your first 3 options are the bot behavior, the Peter Pan, or the orbiter.
I say
Ooh.
Peter Pan.
Mm.
Sounds
Peter
good to
Pan?
me.
Yeah, Peter Pan
All
sounds
right.
good. I can guess what the other ones are. I have no idea what Peter Pan means.
All right,
Let's
here we
dance
go.
in those twinkle toes.
So the Peter Pan is prepare your red, beige. I don't know if there's a beige, maybe just like a neutral color or a green flag emoji. This person, the Peter Pan, uses Snapchat as their primary form of communication after the age of 25.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Surprised that this made it into the top 3. All right. So green, beige, red, thoughts?
And
I
this
do
is
not
this
like
is for
Snapchat.
this is for men, right? Like this is if
This
a man
is-
does this, correct?
This is from all sides.
Okay,
men
so
and
if
women.
anybody over the age of 25 does this.
Mm-hmm.
Kaden brought up a good point. I do think this is a much more grievous sin for a man than a woman, but still, it just makes me wonder. I feel like it'd just be a big sign of childishness.
Well, why does it
Maybe.
matter that it's a man versus a woman for that? At least to me, like whether it's a man or a woman, it still is just like, okay, that's like old news, bro. Yeah.
I'm
I just-
kind of with Joseph. I kind of think it's like it's a red flag for both, but I think it's like a blood red for a guy.
Okay, that's fair. That's
And
fair.
I think that's a fair question to ask, Nephi. I think that, like, I don't know, assuming the traditional gender roles that I partially experience. There's lots of gender roles that are not traditional that I experience too. But I don't know. In my mind, it's just like the dad is the one to kind of lay down the law in a family, and is also the one to kind of lay down the law with another family. I don't like if there's some angry driver and you're driving as a family comes out and starts like yelling at, say, like your wife who's driving, like the man gets out of the car and starts yelling at the other guy who's yelling at his wife, right? And just like the guy who yells back and lays down the law is not the guy who primarily communicates through Snapchat. Those two things just don't go together in my mind. Yeah.
I was wondering if you were
know?
going to link those. Okay.
I also,
okay, I can see that.
just
I
think
can see that.
like women and the female sex, I just think they're psychologically, I think they're a more social creature than guys are. So I think they've got a little bit of leeway, with social media, but still not ideal in my opinion.
Fair enough.
I mean, I could totally see it being a red flag that I have this toddler of a background right now on my video call, and that's totally fine. I'll own it. I don't know when I put that up there. I logged into the video call. I had it. I left it, but I just think that when you're communicating signs of maturity, you're in communicating through Snapchat doesn't feel like one of them to me.
I
Primarily.
agree. I get that. Sweet. All right. So all in favor, red, yellow, green. Red,
I'd say
beige,
it's a
green.
red flag.
Red.
Red. All right. Red it is. Sweet. Okay. Our next three. We have let's see, I did the orbiter. Yeah. So we have the lie. We have the situationship king or queen. Then we have the energy vampire.
Vampire, bro. Let's do
Man,
it.
I feel so unknowledgeable about all of this.
What do you mean,
Tanner,
Tanner?
that's
Social
'cause you're
media
married.
star.
Tanner, you're already married. You don't have to worry about finding red flags anymore.
True.
True. You don't have to worry about finding them, but you do still need to worry about not perpetuating them. So I hope you're not using Snapchat still.
No, I'm not using Snapchat.
Oh, good. All right. Joseph voted vampire. So this one is that when texting, the person answers a paragraph-long text with K or just a thumbs up reaction. I feel like this is a very dad text kind of move.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my initial thought says it's not necessarily that bad.
Okay. Tell us more.
And my reasoning behind that is the person could be totally like busy doing something and they want to acknowledge that they have seen the message and they will get to it eventually. So with that intent in mind, I think it's okay. But if you're just going to respond K and not like have any follow up, then that's kind of lame. So I'm going to go yellow for me.
Okay. I'd get behind that. I
say-
would say red if they just left it at that. But if, yeah.
I'm gonna say yellow for a dude, red for a girl.
Really interesting.
If a girl just does a thumbs up to a paragraph, she's probably mad.
That is probably true, yeah.
Probably. You messed up. Gotta fix that.
That's funny. Take it from the married men.
Probably.
That's awesome.
If the
That's
guy
awesome.
does it to the girl, she'll probably be a little annoyed, but understand. Or at least have the grace to be like, okay, whatever. But yeah, if a girl do a big paragraph and girl just then obviously it depends, right? Like if you do some big epic long story of how you crazy through XYZ finally made dinner tonight and you're excited to see them, then just do like a heart or a laughing emoji. It's like, okay, whatever. But I don't know, yeah, if you say, hey, like you need to talk finances tonight because this is a big deal, yada yada. The car repair was a ton, yada yada yada. And you just get thumbs up, like
Sleeping in the doghouse tonight. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. All right. What do we vote? Red, yellow, or green?
I think it's a yellow.
Yellow. All right. All right. I'm down. Sounds good. Okay. Next set. We have the common denominator, the Freudian slip, and the Andrew Tate disciple.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with my vote's for Andrew Tate, but
I don't know what the Freudian slip would even mean.
I don't know either, so I'm good with any of these.
Joe, you might need to be the breaking vote here.
I was feeling the Tate vibes.
Tate. Okay, Tate it is. This person uses females instead of women. I'm not too familiar with that one, but apparently it's a top red flag.
So I would say not necessarily a red flag, because in the military we say females a lot. We don't say women. Like in our standards and our AFIs and our DAFIs, like it's not, man and woman, like our dress and appearance. It's not, woman's dress and appearance. It's dress and appearance for female. So I wouldn't necessarily say that just using female in place of women is bad.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. I think I can get behind that, especially in like more formal settings, like you said, like a dress code handbook or something. In casual conversation, I think that'd be weird to be like, oh yeah, there's this group of women out there doing this versus, oh yeah, there's this group of females out there doing that. I think that'd be a little weird.
That's also something we do in the military. It's like, all right.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's, especially if you're just out of basic training, like it's, I'm not going to call, if I'm talking to a person see, I just about did it right there. I said, if I'm talking to a female, but it's literally just a way that you kind of get into thinking and speaking, because especially in basic, like it's, male flight, female flight, male and female, like everything's broken out in the military that way. So eventually you just start talking like, oh, I ran into a female or whatever.
That's interesting. Do you know why they do that?
Yeah, Joe, was there something you want to say?
No. You answer that question, and then I'll jump in.
I don't know. It's probably part of like the breaking down bit, like, because the whole point of basic training is to break you down, and then to break you down to where they want you, then build you up the way they want. So I think it's part of like the dehumanizing a little bit. And then I don't know if it stayed that way intentionally, or if that's just kind of a holdover from that when it was a lot rougher and less nice than it is now. But I don't know for sure.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, I was thinking it was maybe like a political ideology movement thing, but the dehumanization aspect I think makes sense. Cool. Cool. All right. So no comment, Joe, or?
I was just gonna say, I was trying to think how this would relate to Andrew Tate and spiciness. If I were to guess, I think you say female if it's just like a gender identity. So like men can be females as well, kind of idea, versus a woman. I just think of the What is a Woman documentary making fun of the idea that that's something that's choosable, and I don't know, but I'm assuming that woman in this pomp might mean, oh, you're born a woman, you are a woman, and you will forever be a woman, versus female, oh, I'm now female, I feel female. I don't know. That just seems Andrew Tate controversially to me.
I mean, another, I guess, way to think about would be like, are you saying female as in like are they an object now? Because I know that's a huge complaint with a lot of like the Andrew Tate and the manosphere stuff is, they see women as objects rather than as people, and so that could be part of it. Like, female is, I'm collecting all the females rather than, women as people. Like I don't know. That's just something that
I can see that.
That sounds like something my plumber would say, Caden.
I can see that.
Female
'Cause
pipes.
they
I
have the
don't
female
know.
pipes.
I'm basically
Maybe niche joke. Just if you have a very sophisticated humor is what it is. That's it. That's it.
Oh yeah.
he's got
That's
dad
right.
humor.
That's it. That's it.
Thank
Sweet.
you.
All right.
Thank
So red, yellow, or green?
I'd say red in most cases, but not all
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Tiebreakers?
I'm one who enjoyed the What is a Woman documentary, so I would probably call it red, I'm assuming a lot of meaning behind it, right? But
Placing those qualifiers on there. Nice. Nice.
yeah.
All right. So
Are you
red it
giving
is.
Are you giving some solid nods of agreement, Tanner?
I am, yeah. Sorry, my wife brought in cookies, so I'm eating right now.
Nice.
I mean, sorry, the
Okay.
female brought in cookies.
Oh my gosh.
Next three, we have the gaslighter, the it's definitely you, and the can't let go.
Can you want to choose?
I think you're up.
I don't like the gaslighter.
You're up.
Which one we doing, Tanner?
Yeah, we can do gaslighter.
All right. So this person just says, we just have different humors whenever they say something mean to you. This one I think is just a straight red.
That's a straight red.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no really defending that.
That sucker needs more Jesus in their life.
Cool. Sweet. Kidden, you're kind of silent there. Any disagreement?
I do think there is some nuance. I think between guys, like sort of bullying humor can be. I've seen studies where, like roughhousing, good-natured insults and that sort of thing between men is like psychologically healthy and good, but I have yet to see anything where from a woman to a woman or a woman to a man that way is good. So that would definitely be a red flag, but I do think that it's not. I think it's gender specific. Women definitely red flag. That's totally gaslighting. Men definitely can have different humor. It can be one side of humor can be a little meaner. It definitely is in the military.
I was about to say you sound like someone in the military, good sir, but at the same time, I think that is a valid point.
Yeah, believe me, if the audio recordings from our flights would be released, like it would be a nightmare.
I think maybe the further clarification or maybe something to put on there is that I think as long as it doesn't stay that way, like I think as you're learning each other's humor and how much you can poke each other, I could see that, like, if you go too far and you're like, well, sorry man, I guess we just have different tastes, whatever. But I don't know, if your relationship stays in the realm of, oh, it's just different humor, then you probably won't be friends, I think.
Yeah.
But I think that you're right. For most guy friends I have, and sometimes girlfriends, starting with jabs with each other can just be a fun way to break some ice,
Yeah, I can see that. Sweet. Thanks for the dissenting voice, Caden. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You can always count me to be against the norm.
Sweet. Well, if you're ever in a situation where you win $1 million to keep all for yourself, I will definitely be calling on and counting on you. Sweet. Okay, next three. The comparison trap, the archive button exists, and the not over it.
What was the first one?
The comparison trap.
I'll do the not over it.
Not over it. Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This person brings up their ex even on the first date.
Ooh,
It's an
Ooh,
instant red
that's
flag.
a red flag for either man or woman.
Yeah.
Someone I know. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, I can't think of a situation where that could ever not be a red flag.
Someone I know went on several dates where the person they're going on dates with is bringing up their ex fiance as of like a month ago, multiple times in the first several dates, and still went on several dates with that person. And yeah, no, that is just a red flag. You can
Wow.
stop at date one.
They need a little bit more time. Mhm.
Mhm.
Nice.
Well, I guess
Solid.
like
Yeah, they were like showing him pictures of their ex, of their ex fiance, and was like, wow, like
That is weird.
this is them, and like just like,
Are you still
nice.
excited about them and stuff? Okay. Yeah, weird.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay, next three. We have the third wheel, the trauma dumper, and the sketchy silence.
Let's do sketchy silence.
All right. This person refuses to tell you why their last relationship ended. Thoughts? I'd probably say yellow.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a bad sign. Like
Yeah, I'm
past
going soft yellow.
relationships is kind of their business. I think they can share if they feel the need to.
Yeah, kind of like new people, new times, moving on.
I
I
can
mean, as long as they're not like a
see-
mass murderer or something and killed their
Yeah.
ex, I think you're probably fine.
I can see where y'all are coming from. As long as they eventually tell me, I would feel okay with that. I don't know. I'm a bit of a secret prior, I guess, and so just I think part of my personality is to I don't know, just to talk stuff out.
That's
So
fair.
I think that's a very fair and good response for a while. But eventually, I don't know, after if I'm getting pretty serious with them or something, I would want some answers. But
Yeah.
Okay, so like definitely before getting married, you would want to know why,
Oh, yeah.
kind of a thing.
I think I would want before
yeah,
marriage.
I would say definitely before engaged. Like if you're dating, even I don't know, depending on how weird they are about it, like maybe before we start officially dating. No, it doesn't need to be that. Probably not. But yeah, definitely before we're engaged, even. Yeah, totally. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So red, yellow. I think sounds like we were pretty much yellow on that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very fair.
sweet. Okay, next three. The sentimentalist, the deep dive stalker, and the thirst trap hunter.
Ooh, you're complicated.
Let's do that first one.
All right, the sentimentalist. This person still wears a piece of jewelry or clothing gifted to them by an ex.
That's
Oh,
hard.
sorry, say that again.
This person still wears jewelry or clothing gifted to them by an ex. I'd probably say like yellow. I think it depends. If it's like a really simple little knickknack thing that's like purely there out of sentimentalism, I would say, yeah, probably not bueno. But if it's like a really nice shirt or something, I'm like, use it for a while you can, like the
Yeah.
shirt's
Yeah,
still
if they're
independent of
doing
the
it,
person.
if they're keeping it for the money, then that's okay.
Yeah. Especially if it's like clothes. They're clothes, like at the end of the day. But if it's like, jewelry, then yeah, I think I'd have an issue with that.
I guess it depends on how expensive the jewelry is for me. If it's like pretty hefty expensive and like, nice grand or whatever, then yeah, that's an investment piece,
Mm.
But if it's like
Mhm.
like a promise ring type thing or something like that, then I don't think I'd be down for it.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Also, I'm way cheaper than you, Tanner. My morality, someone spends $50 on me, I'm keeping that sucker.
Yeah, I was like, is it like 40, 30, 30? Okay, yeah. 30, I'd probably say keep.
Yeah.
Different stages of life. One day when I have a house too, Tanner.
Mhm.
Sweet. Okay, so red, yellow, green.
I'd go yellow. I think it definitely depends on the situation for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Okay, next up we have the pocketing pro, the serial killer, and the disrespect.
Well, let's find out how many people they killed.
Oh, okay. The serial killer. Dun dun dun. This one is a person who has no digital footprint whatsoever. No Facebook, no Instagram, nothing.
I don't think that's a red flag.
Uh,
I think
Yeah, I'm pretty
that's
biased.
That's funny.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's
Go ahead.
funny. Okay, oh, I think we're waiting for you, Tanner. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just think, yeah, I like someone who's off the grid and who doesn't need to get approval from social media to feel good about themselves.
Damn. I like that. Also, I just think it sucks up a lot of time. Like time I'm just not willing to invest in. I get how it's like it can be really good, like career wise and whatever, to have like a positive social media presence. That way people can like research you and see a little bit more about you in a good way, right? But yeah, I'm very much so of like I got nothing. I'd rather not touch it with a 10-foot pole if I didn't have to.
That's funny. I think I would totally call this one green because I don't know. I know that's me. I don't have much of a social media presence. Literally today, I was like, gosh dang it, I really need to start getting on there because I want to get a job that will probably want me to have some sort of LinkedIn awesome post talking about how I'm the most amazing person ever, right? And I just know people who has a big deal, the social media thing, right? So I don't know. I'm like, for me, I'm like, oh, okay, great, whatever. But I know plenty of people who, if you don't have a social media presence, they're like, weirdo, you know. So I don't know. I think I'd call this
Yeah.
one a green one.
All right. All right. So red, yellow, green consensus.
green.
I think it's green.
Green. Sweet. Guys, our first green. This is great. Okay, I'm gonna skip one because I don't know how to say it. But then the next three. And we'll probably just do yeah. It's like chewy. I don't know how to say it. The shady, the subtweeter, and the catfish risk.
I think it's your
What
turn.
was the
Tanner.
subtweeter? Is that what it was?
Yeah, the shady, the subtweeter, and the catfish risk.
What does subtweeter even mean?
I have no idea. Huh, but the explanation's fitting, I guess. So we going with subtweeter?
Sure. I just don't know what that is because I don't have
Yeah.
a Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't have Twitter either. I'm going off of our last one. But the subtweeter is someone who posts cryptic, sad quotes on their story when you argue.
Big red.
I would say huge red, yeah. Like
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want any
that's
of our
weird.
social media to be exposed in like our personal lives. Yeah, no. Sweet. I think we're in agreement, Sam. Sweet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, the secret, the boomer soul, or the cheapskate.
I kind of want to hear about the boomer soul.
Yeah, what's the boomer one? Do they
Alright.
own property
The boomer
and
soul-
don't want to give anything to the younger generation and are generally unpleasant?
Wow, I think someone has a strong opinion.
Yeah.
This one, the boomer soul is someone who still uses Facebook as their main social media. That's me. Actually, probably LinkedIn, but next up is Facebook.
That's also me.
Like, yeah, sweet. Yeah, so real. So real.
I always thought
So-
of you as a boomer soul, Nephi.
Thanks,
And
bro.
Caden, I think you totally fit in the club as well. Bravo, y'all.
I wear
I
that
think it's
with
funny.
as a badge of honor.
If only we had the house and the money and the ability to be crabby to the younger generation, as Tanner says.
Hey, I got all that, just no money.
Hey, that's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. So red, yellow, green.
I say green. I don't see an issue with only having Facebook.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong
Yeah.
with that. I think it's just kind of similar to the last one.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I agree.
I think our younger siblings would think we're horrendous. So.
All right. So these next few are about money and career. And there's a lot of these. So I kind of want to shift gears and we're just going to speed run this one. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the title and what it is. And then I want you to just shout out red, yellow, or green based off your first instinct. Okay. If we aren't in agreement, or at least with the majority, then we'll chat about it. Okay, so this first one is the free meal seeker. This is the person who forgets their wallet on the first date. I'd say dark yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah, if it's intentional, that's like super red flag. But I don't know.
You don't need a wall. Yeah, I don't know what's the. Actually, I might call that one red. 'Cause I don't know what's the bigger
Yeah.
deal: the fact that they forgot their wallet, or the fact that they don't know how to pay for things with their phone.
Oh, true,
That's
true.
good.
I would
Talk about
give them a
boomer
little
age.
bit grace about that because I haven't figured out how to like pay for everything with my phone yet.
Oh,
So-
Jaden, we got to update you, dude.
Let's stay on the call afterwards, Kaden, and I'll help you out.
Dude, so easy.
Yeah,
so
help the
easy.
boomer out.
Revolutionizes your life. Help a boomer out. Sick. Okay, next one up, the fintech bro. This person talks about crypto or NFTs for more than 10 minutes.
Huge red flag. I literally had to sit through my entire last deployment just surrounded by other aces who were all getting into stock trading and techies and crypto. And I'm like, this is just no fun at all to be around.
Wow. It is clear Caden is not in the market for other aces. So there we go. Yeah, I think I'm with you, dude. As far as like dating goes, like unless I have specific questions about it, then I'm kind of like, okay, like 10 minutes I think is enough time to express interest in something and like have a respectable mentioning about it, but still like move on to the next subject kind of thing, you know, for like any topic.
Yeah.
So, all right. So red, yellow, green,
Yeah, I'd say red.
red. Joseph.
I'm good with that. Yeah,
Okay,
I am probably
okay.
the one who could easily talk more than 10 minutes about that, but I also feel like I hope that I would be aware that the other person does not want to talk about that for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
you're
would move on to
respectful
something
about
else
it.
before then.
Yeah. Yeah, Caden, if you do want to surprise the other aces with like your snuff the nose type of knowledge, definitely talk with Joseph. He's brilliant about it. And he doesn't come off cocky. Okay, next one, the passenger princess or prince. This person is unemployed by choice, but has expensive taste.
Huge red flag.
Huge
Yeah, I
red
would
flag.
agree.
I
Definitely.
feel like you can only date those kind of people when you're ready to like you have enough money you could retire if you wanted, you know. If you're like middle class, but you're just super loaded and don't care, then that's probably exactly what she's looking for anyways. So way to fit that bill.
As long as you're good
Yeah.
with the gold digger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. I like the sound of this. Okay. Tanner, disagreement? Are we in agreement?
Yeah, I think I agree. I just think
Great.
that's kind of circumstantial and it all depends on your intent. But
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay, what about someone who's rude to waiters or bartenders or service staff?
red flag.
I would say red
immediate.
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't even know the person. Come on. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. This next one, I do have a guest star for us. So get ready. This is exciting. We will have, not share this window. Share this window. You guys seen what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing a messy bedroom.
Oh, yeah. The messy bedroom.
Hey, Candace Owens.
Voila.
Is that really her? It looks similar.
It
but I
looks
think
like her,
that's
but it's not her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. They look similar. That's funny.
Funny side note, I had AI create this, right? Because I just had it. I wanted it to create little short videos for each of these. That way, the short snippet, guess what it was, have a funny little laugh depending on how funny it was. And this first showed up as just a black video. It lasted like 8 seconds, but it was just a pure black screen. So I just told Gemini, it's black. And it worked on the very next prompt. So I just think it was kind of funny. All right. So this one, any guesses? Any guesses? What is it?
Bob.
Messy.
Wait, say that again. I missed it.
A slob. Messy.
Yeah, slob, messy, nice.
So
Surprisingly
what are the
enough,
nice-
the person actually
Oh.
didn't focus on the sloppiness. What they said was this person's called the bar is in heck, meaning the person does not have a bed frame. Their mattress is on the floor.
Oh, see, that's just like classic guy versus girl. That's
Yeah,
totally
I
fine
agree.
for a guy.
I was
If
like,
it's a girl, that's a big red flag. When the guy gets married, that will no longer be the case. Possibly to his great lamentation, but he'll get over it. If a girl has a bed on the floor,
yeah. I think I'd even be fine with the girl having the bed on the floor as long as it's clean.
But another side note on cleanliness thing, just a note for our future Chileans, right? This is a podcast of giving them 2 cents of advice. Hopefully it's worth 1 cent by the time the inflation hits them and they digest this. But in the couples and friends that I have seen, when there's like someone who is messy and someone who is clean, the clean person fights hard and stays strong for like a couple years and really like just tries to bite the bullet and keep things nice. And then as time goes on, it just is really, really, really hard to pull someone up to your cleanliness level. And it's normally the vast majority you fall down to theirs, is what I've seen. And I think it's largely just because it's like a matter of culture, your cleanliness, you know? So I don't think it's something you can easily tell someone they are so morally abhorrent for. And so, you know, it sounds like, look, I do the dishes at the end of the week. That's just when I do them. Whereas the other person's like, oh my gosh, you got to do them right now. Yeah, that's hard to make the other person feel like it's important and should change. So just a warning, Chileans, that most often, from what I've seen amongst my friends, you will join their love of cleanliness. So if they're the lower one. If you're the dirty person, then pish posh. You're going to break someone else's soul someday.
So get prepped, kids. Yeah, I'm gonna whip my kids into shape with that. Without a whip, for the record. But it's actually true though, Joseph. I've, at least from my experience as well, I've seen that, and it's not just with cleanliness, or dishes specifically, but like just in any kind of thing, like exercising, diligence, like dedication to a craft. Like with any partnership, people tend to settle at the lowest denominator. And so if one person's willing to put a lot more effort into something, but another person's not, they're probably going to just like, okay, give up and move to the lower level. But interesting. Nice. Okay. All right. Next up is our last video. We have allow to share window. This one. All right. You ready? Bam, baby. Thoughts?
Troy Bolton.
Is this a vlogger?
Yeah, vlogger. Specifically the fish pick guy. Or the fish pick person. Especially on
Is it saying that fishing
dating
is
apps.
bad?
There's always not necessarily fishing is bad as much as it is just always showing like a giant fish on one of their front pictures of a dating app.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that.
I think so. I think that's a yellow flag. because that doesn't impress the girl, man. That's for the guys.
You'd
So-
be surprised, Joe. Like I came across a couple just today where it was a woman's dating profile, and there was a picture of her staying there with the fish. So
Now, was that
No,
because she knew that you were a guy?
no.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm,
Okay.
I always believe that there are outliers, but as for a general rule, most, there definitely are girls who have like strong fishing culture in their family, and especially like the men in the family. But I think that most girls do not. So if that's what you want, and you're choosing that to be a filter to find the lady you want, you post them all with you holding a fish, you know? But
Yeah.
if you're at a stage where you're like, I just need to get any bite, you know, drop the fish, man. Drop the fish.
Yeah, I think I'd probably see it as like, if it's coming off, like, I don't know, to me, it seems like most women on dating apps tend to like have the perspective of like, oh yeah, how can I get a guy to date me? Like, okay, how can I make myself look attractive on the dating app? Whereas the guy tend to, and I guess I haven't really seen many, just the ones others have shown me. The guys tend to have like show off style of pictures, like cool tricks or big fish pics, things like that. So I don't know. Interesting. Cool. Okay, red, green, or yellow.
I'll call it green,
I say green.
but
All
just be
right.
aware.
Well, sweet.
Just be aware of why you're putting it on there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Well, thank you guys. I think that's about time. Feel free to read the rest of that if you want any more of those. But I appreciate you for being a part of my involuntary survey that I've now conducted. I'm excited to now ask other ladies, or not other ladies, lo siento, but ladies, and see their perspectives on this.
I prefer the term woman.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Term
My bad.
female.
Fantastic. All right. Well, that's everything I have. We're super excited to hear from somebody the next time. And that's it. Bye.
Farewell.